Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the click map, and we've got Kluzna from Flex Clan in the T49, Tier 9 US light tank. He's using the small gun on this tank, so it really changes the gameplay for this tank. The derpy gun means you've really got to get into the face of the enemy by flanking or subterfuge, but this one allows you to play a bit more like a traditional light tank. Now, it's got the nice 3D skin on it from the, I think that's from the Muni campaign. There you go, spotted the Charmely 75. Now, it's going to be pretty dangerous opposition, so, and he was spotted, so just coming to this spot here, you can basically get some cover. And just waiting for tanks to pop out. Alright, and the enemy's lost one of their light tanks, but they've still got two other light tanks. And here we go, spotting some more tanks here. But not picked up any assisting damage yet. Puts a shot into the Chieftain Proto, which tracks him. And he got spotted straight away. You can just see from the mini-map, which I'll just make a little larger, that they're very close, so not surprised he got spotted. But the Chieftain prototype not doing a whole lot there. Goes for lower plate, manages to land that shot. So you can see the characteristics of the smaller gun. The alpha is not large, of course, but it's a lot more reliable in terms of doing damage. It's using APCR and I think the top round might still be heat. Yeah, it is, yep. So 90 mil, but average damage 240 with pen at 250. And of course, the advantage of heat is it doesn't degrade penetration over distance, so you can basically make this work for you for sniping. But it's just being careful. Had some blind shots coming in, so just making sure he doesn't get too exposed. It's just a bit of a very fine gap there, that T34-3 can be done. Every time he pops out, he spots the Chieftain Proto, but and there you go, another blind shot comes in. He comes out here to take advantage of who we were shooting, and just not getting a shot on that T34-3. It's just a very narrow window and he's moving backwards and forwards, so it's probably the right idea to hold the shot, but trying to make an impression on the game. Alright, now the blind shots have stopped a little, so you can push out and see if you can spot any further stuff from the donut area. Charmely 75 still around somewhere. And of course, while he's sitting here, he can still spot the tanks close to the hill. But nothing going right now. Chieftain Prototype's flexed right around. And there you go, he did spot the T30, also the Charmel 3. It looks like that T34-3 might be aiming towards him, but okay, maybe not. Yeah, Charmel 3-shot burst, but only one of those hit him, so a bit lucky there. And it's just a little bit dangerous to poke out at the moment. He finally does get an actual hit through that gap there, but unfortunately not penetrate. Puts another one in just for good measure, but you can see that T34-3 moved right up. Now he's actually got a better shot and he's doing some damage now. And the T34-3 not able to detect him, so getting another shot in. Can he get another one? And he can. Now this is interesting. So he'll switch to his heat round to improve the penetration. Fires another shot, but the lower shell velocity just defeats him. And now there's a brass right on top. Only on 154 you can get a shot on him. That'd be a nice get, but Okay, no, it's not. Just a bit too far back. Yeah, is there anyone still poking up around here? Yes, there are you. 251. And he did get spotted, probably by the RU. So just using the terrain here to give him cover. And the RU's moved right up, so there's the chart mill 75. So he puts him on auto lock. If you can pump come out, snaps a shot, but that doesn't connect. Again, it's just a fragment of the tank there. So the problem with the auto lock in the person view is that, of course, it locks on the centre of mass, which may be, you know, below the hard cover. Then he's going up the hill. Can you get a shot on him there? Yes, he can. Gets a nice shot into him. Takes him down to one shottable. Just doesn't have the angle on him. So just being patient here. His team is a little bit behind. They're 2 tanks down and getting on for a whole tank's worth of... Didn't... Oh, that's no interesting. What was he firing there? Was that an HE? Okay, alright. Here's the problem with this position. If you just overbalance a little bit, down the hill you go, but he recovers nicely. Doesn't lose any hit points going off the hill, which is always a blessing. He's going to check, can he come around the middle here? Well, there's a Shrek up ahead. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. What's the Shrek doing? Shrek is crossing. And he gets spotted there, but it's a very cultured player there. Piano Sonata, Opus 31, number 2. Unfortunately, name not long enough to include whose Piano Sonata it is. But we can make a guess. So close, make a big wide sweep here to try and get at the edge of view range. There's that T34-3, for example, right on the edge of his view range. So just coming around redlining to be able to change location without getting spotted. And you might think he's hiding at the corner of the map. Well, yes, but the intent here is to try and keep your targets at the edge of your view range, which pretty much ensures that you can fire without them spotting you. But Kluz seeing no targets there.
Moving in to support you.
And he's seeing that the RU-251 has moved up and that Shrek is no longer spotted. Shrek is up on top and they can come in together and put some heat into him, literally and figuratively, and there you go. 2 tanks attacking at the same time. Shrek can only point in one direction and he gets the kill. Oh, here we go, another dangerous tank there, 703-2, double barrel tank. Yeah, he's got enough hit points to take a hit, but he doesn't really want to. Can you just pump some shots into the 703, and the longer he stays in front of the gun, the more of a target he becomes. And there you go, one shot lands, and he's getting shot from 2 directions there. NSU 130 PM snuck around the bottom, so he needs to move. Snaps a shot as he goes past, but unfortunately it doesn't penetrate. So Kluzna losing hit points very quickly just then. You don't want to keep doing that, and now he's trying to stay out of the way of that object 283. So get underneath him and get dark, and then go back and see if you can help the RU. Okay, getting back into this position here. Well, not sure that's going to help the RU, but in fact the RU goes down. We do have a lot of health left, but let's see if that 703 comes around the corner. Yeah, here he comes. And gets spotted and then taken out by the SU-130 PM on Kluzna's side, who's back on the TD shelf there. So picking up some small assisted damage here, but almost the damage he's getting is his own damage, so... But I guess that's the characteristic of the map. There's not these long sight ranges. Yes, the TDs sit at the back and can get up there. SU's come up here, and he's got HE loaded. Good choice. And he's getting much more damage out of these shots. This SU running away because he knows he's been spotted and he doesn't know what else is going to be able to shoot at him. So Kluzna closing in on 3k of damage. He's got another 800 of assisted. But the game's still pretty close. They are behind in hit points still. Well, like they've got a 2-tank lead. And the Object 283 has come down off the hill and taken some damage, most likely from just crashing off the hill. Kluzna just being very wary here. He's one-shottable definitely to the SU-130 PM. In fact, to most of the tanks that are still there. Okay, the RU-251 is now on top of the hill, so that's good information. And in fact, the Object 283 is on top of the hill as well, so what is left? The SU, which is possibly lower down. Now they've got an LHMTV down below with only 5 hit points, but that's enough to keep spotting. Closing it here, just being very careful. There's now 3.5 minutes to go. Okay, SU-130 PM's been spotted now by the LH, and Kluz can come up and start putting some shots into the rear. He's used all his HE, so he's just back to standard. The LH has put some shots into him. Just come around here and get the back of him. Yeah, no problem. One shot in, one more shot and he's gone. And bang. So, second kill led to Kluzna. And now this is starting to look a bit more like a win. They've got 3 tanks advantage. HP is now about equivalent. Well, that means they've got to take some hit points off the 283, but if they get multiple guns on him at once, then that's going to happen. And Kluzna just looking to see whether the RU or the Object 283 are coming off the hill. Very much a stalemate on that side of the map. So Kluzna using all the tricks in the light tank repertoire on this map in particular, all the good hiding spots. And the Type 59 is climbing the hill to try and flush them out, it looks like. But he's definitely one-shottable too, so it's going to be interesting. And the last 2-minute warning comes up. Okay, there's the RU's been spotted. Oh, Kluzna gets a nice shot in. RU goes down off the hill. No, he's still there. Can he get another shot in? Yes, he does, and he gets the kill. That's okay, that's a good get. So now it's just the 283 and the Chieftain Proto. And Kluzna rushes in. But Chieftain Proto has been sitting there for a long time facing off with the Object 777 and the T44. Can you get some shots into rear? Well, okay, so what he's been careful about here is where's the 283? Hasn't been spotted for a little while. Could have made it back to base, could be in any particular location. So Kluzna coming up here, taking the TD shot position. Pretty much of the enemy team. If those guys get spotted, he can shoot them from this distance. But no, not seeing them. Type 59. Alright, it's only a minute left to go. Okay, I think the decision is to cap. So that's probably the best choice right now. You get the LHs down there, the 2 tanks on cap, they can still win this game without necessarily having to kill all the enemy. Alright, so there's definitely going to be a win. They get rid of the Chieftain prototype finally. Where's the Object 283? So he's probably stuck on the side of the hill from what we saw when he crashed down. He didn't go any further. He may be stuck on the side of the hill, but in any case, 20 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go to the countdown to get the cap, 1 second to go. That's it, they get the win. 13 seconds on the clock, and that is a win. In fact, the object 283 finally found, but I guess stuck on the side of the hill. Alright, nice result there. So doing just under 4k of damage of his own, 3 kills, and just under 1.3k of assisted damage there, so 5.3 approximately, and that's earned him the Ace Tanker badge. Let's have a look at the team score. So he's finished on top there with 13-13. It's a nice level there, definitely in Ace Tanker territory. The object 777, who was facing off the Chieftain Proto on the other side of the map, came in second there, doing just under 4k himself. So both tankers really helping carry the game there. And on the enemy side, the MBT, we didn't really see much of that player. And the RU251, well, the RU251 did 3.5k there, so great play there from that player. Probably making the most of being up on the hill. The Chieftain Proto doing over 3k as well, and the 75. So that did make it a very close game. You can see that 283 player not doing so well, but I think pretty much he did get into a difficult position and couldn't do much from there. But let's back to Kluzna's game. So he ended up firing 32 shots, 24 hits and 17 penetrations out of that. He did have some mission payouts, and that's helped him to a very nice total of 70k of profit, which is always nice at tier 9. So great game there from Kluzna. Thanks very much for the content. Hopefully if you're watching this and you liked the video, you can give it a thumbs up. That does help get it in front of more people. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.